Okay, so, woo! Hey, Twin Flamers, it is TT Be More Twin Flame. So, I'm gonna try to look. I'm looking at myself because I feel like I look so good. And it's okay. It's really okay to love yourself where you can't get your eyes off yourself. You know what I mean? Like, it's really okay. I don't know that kind of self love. I've never known that kind of self love that I feel in myself right at this moment, right now. So, I'm very grateful for that. I'm very grateful that I started this YouTube channel just because I felt led by spirit to do it. Not for views, not for likes, not for any of that. This was just my personal documentation of my journey. And so it might not resonate with anybody. It might just, but I just feel like that's what I have to do in my life, is be true and faithful to what spirit shows me and tells me, and to go out on a limb in faith for whatever. And so that's what I did, and that's what I'm doing. And whoo, this has been, I don't even know how to document this, because I'm really tired. I was with my twin last night, and it was the most phenomenal. I don't know, maybe you can go back to some of my tapes and say, man, she says that every time. Right? She says every time with her twin is better than the last. And it is. Every time it just gets better and motherfucking better. Okay? And that is not an exaggeration, and that is not a lie. Okay? So we are ascending, and we are healing, and more light and love is coming in and getting rid of the darkness in me, in my energy. And it is fucking bliss. I am learning how to receive divine love. Divine love, sugar babies, divine love is not something you just, yeah, I got it. I don't know if I should tell a story, if it's going to help, but I'm going to tell it anyway, because it's coming to my mind, so maybe it's for a reason I'm supposed to talk about it. Okay, I used to be part of this really elite women's godly group. Okay, women of God. Okay, I've been a prophetess in church. Okay, so yeah, well, that sounds really all elite, and I'm on a pedestal, right? I'm special with God. Okay, we're all motherfucking special to God. Okay, whether I'm in some elite shit, or I'm in the mud, I'm me. I'm a human. Okay, there is no pedestal to put anybody on. Not your twin flame. Don't put him or her on a pedestal. Don't let yourself be put on a pedestal. We are all the same. We all have good and bad in us, light and dark. Okay? We're all human with strengths and weaknesses. Okay? So, but I used to go to, retreats. Okay? So I was at this one retreat for this women's group. Okay? It's an international group. But anyway, this retreat, it had this special room that was all white. It was beautiful white. Everything in it was white. And it was this room, and you could go in there privately. And it was called the Holy of Holies. And I can remember, it was years and years. I mean, probably 15 years ago, right? So 15 years ago, go in this room, in this retreat, and it's Holy of Holies. I couldn't take it. I cried, and I left immediately, and I didn't even do that part of the retreat. I stayed in my room because I felt unclean. I didn't feel good enough. I felt unworthy. And it really, couldn't do it. Well, in the Old Testament, in the Bible, that's a real place at the altar, the Holy of Holies. The priest in the Old Testament, the priests used to wear like these belts that were like rope around the monks and stuff, whatever, the high priest, because they believed that you could only the pure could go back into the Holy of Holies. The unclean, am I saying that right? Yeah, the unclean couldn't. So if the high priest went back into the Holy of Holies and he wasn't pure, he could die. So they had this rope around him. So, and the bell because if he fell over and died, they could because nobody could go back in the Holy of Holies, they could take the rope and pull the body out. For real. So, yeah, that's a real thing. You cannot be in the presence of God, of the Creator, of the true God, of the holy, holy God, of divine love. Divine love. Divine love is pure. It's innocent. It's sacred. It's holy. Okay? So if you have guilt and shame, if you've been abused, you're going to have all this shit that's going to say, no, I can't be around. You just will not be able to be around it. And I was thinking about this all day today, that I couldn't be in that retreat. I left. I couldn't do that. So the presence, the real pure presence, is something else. So what I'm saying is, you have to remove the dirt, for lack of I think it's a good word, the dirt of your soul. You have to be clean, innocent, pure. How do you get innocent, clean, and pure? Well, I'm going to tell you, one of the biggest tools for me to getting rid of the darkness in my soul is my twin flame. And I knew, I had a feeling, I don't know, every time I do a video for this, I don't look at my last ones. I keep moving. I don't go back and read shit and review my videos. I just keep doing the next one. So I may have said this before. I'm just saying. So he is the greatest tool for my healing. That's his purpose. Your twin flame is your partner. It's your match. And he's going to, and she, you're going to trigger the fuck out of each other. You're going to trigger each other until you can't trigger each other anymore. Till there's nothing there to trigger. There's no trauma. So you have to learn to release that. You have to learn to cry it out, to feel it out, to let go of that negative energy in you. That shame, that guilt, that fear. You are completely worthy of union with your partner, with your match. You are completely worthy of riches and royalty. You are a queen. You are a king. That's who you are. And you have your own clothes and your own kingdom. You don't need to be wearing other queens' dresses and messing with other queens' kings and wearing other, in other people's kingdoms. You have your own that is unique to you, that fits you best, that is like a glove, that is perfect for you. So your twin flame is an amazing tool to get rid of the dirt in your energy, to get rid of everything that says I'm not worthy, because God's love, divine love, higher power, universe, source's love is unconditional. It chases you down. It seeks you out in your worst state. In the worst times, when you are being the worst that you ever could be, that's when God love is looking for you and chasing you down, saying, that's my favorite. That's the one I want. Her, him, that one in the mud, that one in the ugliness that they're doing or being. So it was no accident that last night I had to be with my twin, because I believe that our sex is something good. It's something that it's an energy exchange, and it lets in more divine energy. And I'm absolutely correct, because spending the night with him last night was so beautiful. Not just our sex, but it was a level of intimacy that I have not had with any other person on this planet. How do I know that? Because I could feel that shit afterwards, like that I trust him at a level that I've never trusted him before, and that I opened myself up to him at a level that I've never. And I was obedient to Spirit. Spirit said, because see, the thing with my twin is I was thinking that he's been having sex with other women. And whether he was or not, or is or not, I heard that he was, and a couple times, and it's been bothering me at night for a week or so, maybe more. I've been not able to sleep. I've been journaling, waking up and journaling, and just having a wrestling match with this energy. Because remember, we are multiple multiple dimensional beings. So you can have spiritual battles going on while you're sleeping and while you're awake. Like, you got to keep, your relationship with spirit is very essential to your wholeness. So what you need to know about me is I follow spirit. Not my will, but spirits. So when I don't know what to do, I seek. Spirit, show me what to do. Show me the truth. Spirit has your back. Always. Spirit will show you what you need to know when you need to know it. So trust that. So I was like, if he's been with somebody else, show me beyond a shadow of a doubt, and show me what to do about it. Well, Spirit said, don't deny him access to you. What? 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 Yeah, don't deny him access to you. You just do it. It's not logical. That's why you can't follow other people, because they don't know what they're talking about when they tell you, oh, stay away from him and make him miss you. No, babies. Follow you. Follow what your guidance is. And I need him as much as he needs me. And we are transforming from the old us. We are transforming from the wounded, insecure people that we were. So I just knew that we needed to see each other. And we needed to have that exchange of energy, because it just lets more. It's like I'm becoming him and he's becoming me, and we are balancing each other out. And in the meantime, divinity is coming into both of us. Our divinity that is already ours. It's our highest self. That's what ascending is. It's healing and becoming the best version of you, your highest self. It's your full potential. It's healing. It's magical. It's amazing. I had dreams all night long. His mom who's dead, came and talked to me and told me how much he loves me. I had visions of this country, the spiritual battle that goes on between black people and white people in this country. It's still very big. It's not going away anytime soon. That's what I saw last night in a dream. My twin flame is black. And I don't care. I know I'm white, but I have black in my blood. Anyway, I don't even think that's time to talk about this on this right now, but I have always, breathe. I have always not felt at home with my family, like I wasn't part of them. Do you ever feel that way? Like they'll call it the black sheep of the family, or you just don't feel like, how come I don't fit in with these people? And I've always, since I was a little girl, I've always had a heart for the black community. My heart has always been broken when I saw prejudice. And I just always saw this energy, this fire in black people that was excellent. That was amazing to me. And I never understood it, but I've always been able to see things. I'm a seer, or my third eye's always been open, whatever you want to call it. So that's my people. That's what, I get along with, everybody, but I'm just saying so it was no accident to me that higher power chose a black man to be my twin flame. I have such a heart for him and his children and for the black community. But, I'm humble. I want to be humble. I want to be respectful. A few years ago, my dad told me that we have Native American in our blood and we have African American in my blood. And I knew that wasn't any, I knew that. So you can start trusting what you feel led to. Your feelings and those inklings that you know what I mean? Trust that, because you're being guided to that. Something you like, something you feel, trust that. That's probably it. So I believed that my background, nobody told me, but I just felt like it was a plantation owner, a slave owner, and a slave. So they got together. It probably was sexual abuse. That's what I feel. Because sexual abuse is in my bloodline. My grandfather sexually abused me. My grandfather sexually abused my mom. My dad cheated on my mom. There's just this bloodline. So we are healers. This generation, I don't know, don't get into the generational stuff, but I know that I am called to heal my bloodline. And my twin flame is a tool to heal that. So I chose to trust him. I chose to follow spirit and do not deny him access to me last night or ever again. There was something in me that wanted to say, no, it's my way or the highway. It's my way or the highway. It's ego yelling in my existence that no, I'm not a doormat. You can't just do whatever you want. You can't treat me bad and then I'll still love you and be available to you, whatever. But I don't know if I can explain this. I'm going to do my best to explain this, okay? I'm going to explain this so that you understand. The things that we do sometimes are not conscious. They are a result of triggers. They are a result of generational stuff coming down on us. They are not, we can't help but do them. So when my twin gets all irky and asshole-ish to me, that doesn't mean that he's rejecting me or he doesn't love me. I don't know why he does that, but he does love me. And he used to tell me when I first met him that the ones that are closest to him, he treats the worst, and he hates that about himself. And I have been feeling like he feels so unworthy. I hear him tell me in spirit, I hear him tell me, you're better than me. You're so much better than me. No, it's not a competition. Nobody's better than anybody. Somebody might be more healed or have whatever, overcome more or whatever. But there is no competition because guess what? You have to be in your own timeline. I can't look at other people. No, I'm not in competition. I look at me. You need to look at you. Okay? So this is phenomenal. It is phenomenal. I had so many amazing experiences with my twin. He is my reward. When I overcome spiritual things or when I love myself, then I'm given him. Remember that. You are rewarded by the inner work that you do. You are rewarded more than you can even imagine, and you'll see it. So I believed what I heard from spirit, and I did. And it was the most beautiful time that we've ever had together to date. And I know we had such fun. We played and sang and, we hugged it was just beautiful. And I want to just savor that because, and I want to just show that to you, that don't follow other people. Follow spirit. Don't match energy. You got to be you. Be true to that. Even if it doesn't feel good, even if it looks like a fool, even if it doesn't, love yourself in that place. Receive love. Everything happens the way it's supposed to and for a reason. So I am so glad that I went in to see my twin. And he's been so much more caring to me. He called me and said, "Are you okay?" He told me last night, "I'm tired of hurting you." Oh my God, that's so beautiful. Like he's becoming so much more caring to me. You got to meet people where they are, and you got to let yourself be met where you are. Don't judge yourself for how you feel. Don't judge yourself for looking weak or being vulnerable or being imperfect or being angry and being mad. Like, let the stuff go. Let the anger go. Let the judgments go. And be this innocent child and receive. Don't think. Don't go up in here. Open here and follow this. And as you seek, you will be guided. I promise you. Promise. It's a big week for me. Big week. A lot of change happening. I expect so much blowing up in my life and so much finances flowing to me because I don't have a money issue. I don't lack anything. I don't have any money problems. I make money in my sleep. I'm a magnet to money. So you can Cash App me if you want. I'll put my Cash App. If this meant anything to you, if this is changing you, if this is helping you, send me some money. That's what life is about. Sow your seed into where you get your substance to life. That's what I'm being faithful. I am going on all my social media and I'm speaking words that I feel are needed, knowledge that is needed, and to change the world. I am a world changer. I was groomed for this time. It is time. It is time to rise. It is time for divine masculine and divine feminine to be in union, to be in their bliss, to be in their reward, to be whole in ways that don't follow people that when you feel something sketchy, it's sketchy. Don't follow that shit. Okay? Trust this. Trust that quiet little voice that doesn't make sense. Do that. Okay? So this is TT. Like and subscribe to me. I don't know where I'll put my Cash App, but I'll put my Cash App somewhere on my YouTube channel. Okay? So, love yous. Mwah. What an amazing weekend. What an amazing time to be alive. I'm going to stay in love with myself. Even when I'm anxious, even feeling empty, you got to let out the darkness. When the darkness is leaving you, it's going to feel empty. Invite more light and love and be patient. It's okay to feel empty. It's okay to feel confused and scared. It's okay. Keep releasing them. Keep letting that energy go. You feel scared? Oh, I have fear in my hand. Let it go. Walk around. Feel fear again. There it came back. Let it go again. Feel anxiety. Oh, there it is again. Let it go. Keep letting it go, because that's how you're used to carrying that and having that for as long as you've been alive. So it's going to take a little bit of keep shaking it off, because it's a pattern. You're used to it. It's a spirit that you're used to, that you've been comfort and familiar with. So you have to keep doing it. Don't get impatient with yourself. Patience with yourself and patience with your twin. It's going to be beautiful. You can't see it now. You can't feel it now. It feels the opposite sometimes. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. It's worth it. You're worth it. They're worth it. It's going to be amazing. It is amazing. You can't just bye. I got to go, because I could be here all night saying it's okay. It's amazing. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I can see it. You can't see it. Trust what I see. It's amazing. The whole world is changing, and it's going to be beautiful. It is beautiful. It is amazing. It is divine. It is bliss. Let it happen. Allow it. Open your heart and receive it. Okay? You won't see it. You won't feel it, but that's faith. Faith is the evidence. Faith is evidence. Not the thing that you want, but your faith is the evidence of things not seen. So whatever it is that you desire, but you can't see it, have faith in the thing you desire, and then you will see it. Okay? Faith, belief first. See, feel second. Love yous.